In this tutorial, we are going to cover how to create a Facebook group and how to turn it into a paying membership. So let's get started. If you're a coach, consultant, love creating courses, a lot of times you have to spend a lot of money on membership sites. And if you're starting out, it's really hard because you don't have the budget or you don't want to have that expense. So that is why Facebook groups are ideal, because they're 100% free. It is super easy to create, as you're going to see inside of this tutorial. Easy to organize as well, easy to access, and you can easily approve paying members only. So you do not have to accept people who did not pay for the access of the content that you are going to put. Now, what are you going to need? You're going to need the name of the group and the cover image before we get started with this. And the cover image, I'm going to show you how it's supposed to look like. It should look something like this, okay? So what are we going to cover? Creating the group, renaming the URL, setting up the guide so you can organize your content, setting up pre-approval questions, and making it a paying membership. Let's get started. So when you are on your profile, you are going to head over on the right-hand side where these dots are and click on menu. And then right here, you have an option to create a group. Click on the group. On the left-hand side, you have create new group. Click on that. You are going to name your group. And in my case, I'm going to name it Turn Words into Clients. Choose the privacy. So you want the group to be private. And the next thing is you want the group to be visible. Now, this is, people are going to be able to find it, but they won't be able to access it unless you already unless you give them the approval. Okay, so I'm just going to invite a couple of people here. Rich, I'm going to invite, let's see, my assistant. And you don't have to do this, but right here, I'm just going to invite a couple of people. And I'm going to click on create. So once the group is created, you are going to be presented with this on the middle screen, and then on the left hand side you have a menu thing. But let's first work on this. We need to update the cover. So we are going to click on edit and choose from upload a photo, and I have the photo right here, and I'm going to click on upload, and there you go. My photo is ready to go. So my image is here, turn words into clients, and I have this right here. So it's pretty much done. On the right hand side, it's going to ask me to click on save changes. And once the changes are saved, you can go ahead and edit other things. So what is it that I want to edit next? I want to go to group settings on the left hand side right here. Click on group settings. And I want to make sure that inside of this name and description, I write in, hi, this is a paying membership or paying program. To access, make sure you book your seat using this link. Okay, so this would be I would add the paying link right here. So I would make sure that I change this. Okay, cool. Since that's done, what you want to do next is go over to customize group. And when you click on the pencil right here, you can rename this into anything that you want. In my case, I've actually used turn words into clients, and this URL is available. Okay, if I wanted to change something for example, like this, you see, it gives you a little check mark next to it that this URL is available. So as soon as you see the check mark, all you have to do is click on save, and that's it. In my case, I'm already using this URL. The next step is going to be to change the group color. So all you have to do is click on this and select any brand color that you have, and that is going to be it, right? So in my case, I use brand for this, but if I wanted to use green, you see, I would just need to click on save, and it would be done. Okay, let's move on to the next step. You want to head over to membership question, right? And inside of this question right here, you can create up to 3 questions, but we just need 1. So to create a question, all you have to do is click on create. And right here, you want to change the checkbox to be written answer. And then right here, you want to type in what is the email you use to purchase this program. Please. And then click save. Okay, so I have two questions here. I'm going to delete one. But if you take a look at the first question, what is the email address used to purchase access to this program? Please write it below. And then when they go to join the group, that is what they need to do. They need to submit the email in order for you to approve them. Okay, the next thing is going to be to go over add features. And inside of add features, we are going to scroll down to the bottom and you will have guides. Now I've already added guides for this page right here or this group, but you will have the add button right next to it. So all you have to do is click on add and your guides are going to be added in. What does that do? Let's go back. Let's go to the group right here and you see the guides are now listed as the very first guide, right? Okay, now that we have this, I want to show you how to add like a first guide. So all you have to do is click on create a guide. So it's going to be test training number 2 showing how to do this, right? Okay, so I want to click on save and now this guide is added. Now the reason why I created some of this before we started, just to show you, you can reorder guides. So for example, if you wanted to change the order of this, you just click on reorder and you switch it, like you switch places, okay? In my case, I'm leaving it the way it is, but I also want to show you how to add your post to the guide. So let's just say this is test training number 2 video. For example, this is what I want to use as my post, right? Once it's done, all I have to do is go here and click on add post to guide. And let's say this is for the test training. I would just type in test training post or whatever I want to name it. And now my guides, I will show you this in a second. You see training number 1 has this, training number 2 has this, okay? So it's super simple to use, right? It does not take a lot of time to set it up and you can be done and ready and up and running in like 10 minutes or less. So once you're established, what I am going to recommend is to build membership sites. Don't get me wrong, but this is a great way to get started, especially when you're on a tight budget. And if you want to test out an offer before you actually go out and create a lot of content, right? This is super simple to do. And if you like this tutorial and would like to have more of the tutorials reach your inbox, basically subscribe to my channel and you will be notified when the next training is up. Thank you so much for following me, because my name is ivanabwarrior and I do help you grow your business through advertising as well as email marketing and getting more followers to your business.